Steph is inspirational. She leads from the front. You can't give up when you know her.
Whenever I'm feeling down, Steph inspires me to continue on my journey.
Steph blows my mind. She has a knack of finding an answer to any problem you wish to have resolved.
Steph implements practical ideas.
Steph is very caring. She's very calm and patient.
I love working with Steph. Every single day she comes in, there's a smile and there's a positive attitude.
Steph is the most kind and generous person I know. She goes out of her way to make new people in the group feel completely comfortable and at ease.
Good luck, Steph, at the awards. We wish you well from everyone at Headway Hertfordshire.
There was one day I was a bit upset and I sort of said, why I was upset and all the rest of it. Graham then PM'd me to see if I was alright and if there was anything they could do to help me. So, in my words, Graham is a gentleman.
I've been facilitating a number of sessions now with Headway. I always find that Graham is very forthcoming with his answers, and he's a really, really super enthusiastic guy. He's quiet, but he always sort of batters on with things, and always if I'm looking for somebody to give me their opinion, Graham's there.
I first met Graham through Headway about a few years ago now. Really down-to-earth fella.
Hello, here we are in front of the Titanic Museum, one of our most iconic buildings. We're here because Graham is an engineer by trade and has humbly and progressively worked his way through all of his adversities since his ABI. Despite his physical disabilities, he has adapted, improvised and overcome many challenges. Within the Ballymena Group, Graham participates wholeheartedly in all activities, encouraging everyone to get involved. From archery to yoga, Graham is an inspiration. Go Graham!
Congratulations, David, on your nomination. I would just like to thank you on behalf of everyone involved at Kit Group for getting us together and giving us the opportunity to forge lifetime friendships.
I'm just so pleased that David's been nominated for this award. He's been a part of Headway Sefton since the very beginning, around 2014 when I first met him. And I can't believe the difference now, how confident he is and how big a contribution he's given to Headway Sefton.
He was very welcoming, he made me feel at home. And when I found out his story, I was humbled. He's always positive, and I know full well from what it must be having small children and the life he has. It can't be easy to always be positive. But he puts that into everything he does, and he's determined. So the way he's recovered and the way he treats us is always about what we can do, not what we can't do.
Hugely impressive. Almost as impressive as Luke Griggs' ability to morph seamlessly into James Cracknell, who you will have seen appeared on the stage. So welcome to you, James. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you to the volunteers and staff at our groups and branches who put together these wonderful videos after nominating our finalists. Now, without further ado, let's welcome our first finalist to the stage. From Headway Ballymena in Northern Ireland, it's Graham Hill. Round of applause for Graham Hill, please. Graham's journey began in August 2012 when he was diagnosed with a brain tumour and underwent surgery. The outcome was initially positive, but he developed double vision and poor balance soon afterwards. Graham also had daily bouts of sickness due to hydrocephalus, which is fluid on the brain, and when it was diagnosed, he needed further surgery and then contracted cerebral meningitis. Consequently, Graham needed extensive rehabilitation before being discharged. After time, Graham was able to walk unaided, and so he returned to work and even got back on his bike. However, a subsequent cycling accident resulted in further injury, including diminished eyesight and issues with balance. Despite his challenges, Graham remains optimistic and is, quote, a shining example to others. He has made incredible progress supporting and inspiring other brain injury survivors and continuously trying new things such as archery. He attends every Headway group session he can and is always first to welcome new members to the Ballymena group. He has thrown himself into group activities wholeheartedly, and staff say he has created a family of brain injury survivors. Graham has been nominated for being the trailblazer he is, promoting inclusivity and accessibility wherever he can. In Graham's own words, "I just try to stay positive. The only failure is if we don't try." Congratulations, Graham, on being here. Ladies and gentlemen, Graham Hill. Our second finalist from Headway Sefton is David Jenkins. We'll just let Graham come off the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. Thank you, giving Graham the chance to leave the stage there. I'd like to welcome our second finalist from Headway Sefton, David Jenkins. Now, David has been nominated for his incredible attitude and achievement since being left with a life-changing brain injury. In 2014, David was a wealth management professional who had just secured a significant promotion when he was hit by a speeding vehicle. The incident resulted in horrendous injuries, including a life-threatening brain injury and multiple fractures. David was also blinded in one eye. His wife Louise and their children, Oliver, then aged 6, and Imogen, aged 1, were told to expect the worst. Still, despite his devastating prognosis, David eventually emerged from his coma to the utter disbelief of hospital staff and the overwhelming joy of his family. In March 2017, David established Headway Sefton's Keep in Touch group, a social group created outside of the group's monthly meetings and continues to support other brain injury survivors with their recovery. Please join me in congratulating David Jenkins. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Alex Richardson Achiever of the Year, sponsored by Slater & Gordon Lawyers, from Headway, Hertfordshire, is Steph Harvey. So Steph Harvey from Hertfordshire. Steph is a brain injury survivor who has been recognised for her determination to overcome adversity. In February 2016, Steph was whitewater kayaking on the Olympic course near her home when her life changed suddenly. Steph has little memory of the incident, but knows she was thrown from her kayak and felt a thud on her forehead. Fortunately, she was saved from the water by quick-thinking onlookers. Steph was discharged from hospital a day later with a concussion. However, she began to experience speech difficulties and couldn't recognise her family or once familiar places. Bright lights, noise and fatigue became overwhelming, and Steph struggled with her emotions and balance. Steph has made incredible progress, and her accomplishments include delivering training on brain injury to social workers, creating and delivering training on deaf awareness to hospital staff, and even attracting praise for her poetry from award-winning author Lem Sisse OBE. Steph has now made a compilation of her creative work, including poetry, cartoons, and a journal of her brain injury journey. She uses these or her quest to raise awareness of hidden disabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Alex Richardson Achiever of the Year Award, sponsored by Slater and Gordon Lawyers, Steph Harvey. And thank you to Annie Richardson and to Tracy Benson from Slater and Gordon Lawyers.